Now this week, I want to continue to talk about belong again. And we had planned that I would talk about safe, secure, and trusted, but I learned last night we're only going to talk about safe and secure this weekend, and we'll get to trusted the following week. He makes it very clear that in this world you will have trouble. It'd be interesting for any of us to make a list of all of the troubles we've had during our lifetime. But he says, in me, you may have peace. Now here's the thing. You can find safety in this world in only one place. That's in relationship with Christ. But really, what safety and security can you create and maintain in this world? Are you trying to build your safety and security in this world or in relationship with Christ? But now the deeper your relationship with Christ, the more clearly that you know him, the more directly that you trust him day in and day out, that you hear his voice, that you're guided by him, the deeper and closer your relationship with him, the more secure and safe you are no matter what's going on around you. And see, no matter where you might go in life, what circumstances you might encounter, what situations you might be in, it's the Spirit of God in you and his relationship with you that gives you security and safety in every setting. Likewise, we talked about to have relationship is to be safe and secure. The only place ever you'll find perfect safety and perfect security is in relationship with Christ. You can have a wonderful spouse, but no spouse is perfect in that regard. Are you living a life that is too safe? Look at the lives of the disciples from the point of Pentecost forward. Is there anything that would say their primary concern was their own personal safety and security? But you see, what I recognize is that the early disciples were not trying to build safety and security in this world. They realized that the only place they had that was in Christ, and they lived a life that was radical, maybe even reckless, you might say, in order to fulfill what God called them to. And there's something that has been troubling me for a long time. But I do think that for many, many people, Christianity in this country was simply this. It is a part of life. You want salvation. You want to check off the religious boxes so that God is satisfied with you and live your life according to your own agenda. And here's what really concerns me deeply is that I am concerned that many, many people are missing it. Now, what I mean by missing it is they are missing the essence of human life. See, the essence of human life is relationship with Christ, knowing him, walking by his Spirit, being guided by him, doing what he calls you to do, moment by moment. And see, it's a real question to you and me. Are you trying to live a nice, safe, little American dream life, or are you trying to live the life that Christ has called you to? Is your life too focused on you, what you're building in this world, things that are temporary? Or is your life more focused upon what is it that God is calling you to accomplish day by day? That God might be calling you to step out of your box, to walk in the ways that the disciples walked. And see, I would go back to the question of, are you trying to live a life that is too safe? Or are you willing to abandon some of the things of this world in order to fulfill whatever God calls you to in any given moment? See, because once you realize your safety and security is in him and him alone, it frees you up to go into any circumstance knowing he's with you. But if you're trying to build safety and security in this world, you'll be in bondage to it. It'll own you. Your freedom is in Christ.